Hey y'all, so the other day I decided to make some homemade shrimp po' boys, and here I am mixing my marinade, which consists of buttermilk, hot sauce, eggs, Cajun seasoning, and some stone ground mustard. I took my shrimp and incorporated it in the marinade, mixing them all up, making sure the marinade is on every piece of shrimp. And then after that, you can place it in the refrigerator for about 30 minutes or so to allow the marinade to really soak in the shrimp. I made a separate marinade for some chicken strips because one of the boys doesn't really care for shrimp. We decided to have some homemade Cajun potato chips. So I took some potatoes, peeled them, and used my KitchenAid appliance to slice them thinly. My shrimp are now ready. So I am going to take them out, getting most of that liquid off, and then placing them in my batter, which consists of flour, cornmeal, and Cajun seasoning. And then shake, 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 baby. You're going to shake the devil off, but shake all of your shrimp to get the batter on them so that they will all fry up nice and evenly. Go ahead and take your shrimp out of your batter and then just sit it on a pan or a plate or whatever you have to allow the batter to really stick to them. That's going to give them a nice golden crisp finish. While those are resting, I placed my thinly sliced potatoes in the hot oil. Be sure to separate them. And now, guess what? My oil is ready for my shrimp. So I'm going to go ahead and place those in the oil. Make sure your oil is where it needs to be. You never want to put food in oil that's not ready because it's just going to be sitting in your food is going to be sitting in the oil, soaking up the oil, and that's not what you want. You're going to check your shrimp and get them golden. I also added the chicken to another pot of hot oil. Be sure to not overcrowd your pot because that is going to lower the temperature of your cooking oil. And now it is time to take out some of the chicken and the shrimp, and look how golden crispy that looks. I am placing this on a pan with a wire rack just to allow that oil to drain off. Before it's time to plate our food. While that is draining, I went ahead and took some French bread and sliced it down the middle. French bread is the best bread, but listen, honey, use whatever bread you have. White bread, wheat bread. You can even try you some cornbread. Let us know how that works out. But butter up your French bread and toast that on the stove so it'll be nice and crispy. I also decided to make my own homemade remoulade sauce, and this kind of may remind you of a mayo, but then it also has like a texture or consistency of a tartar sauce. So I took some mayonnaise, some more stone ground mustard, and unfortunately my market that day was out of fresh horseradish. Say that 3 times fast, right? Fresh horseradish. So I had to improvise and use some horseradish that was already made. So go ahead and add that into your mixture as well. After that, I added some minced garlic, and I believe I did about a teaspoon or so of minced garlic, but you can add however much you want to add. I really wasn't measuring much. Just add what you need to add and taste as you go for the flavor. After that, go ahead and add some freshly squeezed lemon juice, being sure to not get any seeds in there. If you do, go ahead and take those out. And then I added some splashes of Worcestershire sauce and some more Cajun seasoning. And y'all know I'm gonna tell you, season until the ancestors whisper to you and tell you to back off. So I am adding Cajun seasoning and then some parsley. You can use fresh parsley as well if you want to. Go ahead and mix that up. That is the consistency and texture that you're looking for. And please make sure you taste in your food before you out here serving it to other people. Now, you know your food is good when you have to give yourself a little bop, a little dance to go with it. And here's the final product. We had such a yummy meal. We dressed it with pickles, lettuce, tomatoes, our remoulade sauce, and our shrimp. It was so yummy. So if you like this, be sure to like, follow, and share, and leave us some comments. What do you think?